'Cause even if your eyes are black, your bones are always gold. 'Cause they've climbed up every mountain that no story's ever told.
Hi YouTube! So I haven't done one of these in a while. I tried recording another Little Talks video yesterday, but I got a little upset. So I stopped after like 6 minutes of footage. So this week has been interesting. There were auditions for the school play. We are putting on She Kills Monsters. It's about a girl whose sister dies in a tragic car accident, and her sister really liked Dungeons and Dragons. So in memory of her sister, this girl starts playing D&D. Now I'm an avid D&D fan, so I was super hyped about this. So yeah, I'm hyped to be part of this production. However, my mom says that if I can't get all my grades up above an 80, then I can't be a part of the play, which I'm a little anxious about because I really struggle in Italian, and yeah, I sometimes forget to hand in assignments and all that. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I really hope that I'll be able to do it. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, yesterday I went to a place nearby where I live called The Rift, and every Thursday at 6:30 we play Dungeons and Dragons there. Now my character, her name is Beckett. She is a half-elf rogue with a criminal background, and she's pretty cool. She's very chaotic. She's chaotic neutral, that's her alignment. But she is the epitome of chaotic energy. She can't sit properly. If you guys have ever seen Death Note, you know the character L? He doesn't know how to sit properly. He sits like this. That's how she sits. And I love her. She's one of my favorite characters so far. Yesterday she found an amulet that can actually turn her into a warlock, which I'm hyped about. She also licks everything, and the first time that I ever played Dungeons and Dragons, which was like 3 weeks ago, I single-handedly took out 3 giant owls while the rest of my party was getting killed. Single-handedly. Like, bro! I also have an owl feather cloak because of the owls I killed. I made a cloak out of it, and it gives me +1 stealth, which I'm hyped about. So yesterday at the Rift, I bought some comics. They were selling comics for $1 each, and I had $5 on me, so I got 5 comics. I got these suckers! So I found this comic. Now, I got it because I'm a simple-minded girl. Saw a cute lady on the front, and I'm like, hey, I'm gay, I'm gonna pick that up. So I did. I didn't look close enough. You know, like I saw her face and I'm like, oh, that's just the art style. She just has a cute little button nose. Nope. Turns out it is a pig snout, and I didn't see the little ear right here. So then today, during my Italian class, right after a quiz that I took, I started reading my comics, and I opened this one up. I didn't realize, but it turns out this is... I'm trying to keep my channel a little more PG. So I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but like, you know the people that like anthropomorphic animals? Which there's nothing wrong with. I personally don't think that there's anything wrong with being this kind of person. If you want to dress up as an anthropomorphic animal, if you want to role play as an anthropomorphic animal, if you want to draw anthropomorphic animals, if you just, you know, like them, that's chill. There's so much stigma about these kinds of people. And even the people who like the not so PG side of this anthropomorphic fandom, that's okay, you do you. I mean, I personally think the non-PG side is weird as hell, but I mean, you do you. For me, the PG side, like the dressing up, the art, I can actually really appreciate that because there are so many artists that are in this fandom that are amazing. And these kind of people get so much crap. Like, fursuits are amazing. They're like so intricate and like just fantastic cosplays of these people's OCs and anthropomorphic animals, and I don't see why cosplayers are seen different than these people who just really like anthropomorphic animals. So anyway, I have nothing against these people. The people who dress up in fursuits and like anthropomorphic animals. If you don't know what I'm talking about by now, look it up or something. Because I can't say the word, because I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, because there's such a stigma behind these people, and it's super dumb, but like, whatever. So I thought this was going to be a normal comic. You know? And even if it was an anthropomorphic animal comic, that's fine. I own some anthropomorphic animal comics. But this one was not PG. I opened it up. I'm not even gonna show the first page. Definitely not the second page. I am very much not into this. Not into the non-PG side of this fandom. I opened it up and my Italian teacher was standing right behind me. I'm just praying that she didn't see what I was reading. And like this entire comic is just like really weird. Like I don't even know what it's about. Like it's like about this pig girl who wakes up and she has a roommate and then she goes to work on her motorcycle because she's not like other girls. She has blue hair and piercings and wow. And she goes to work and then she gets a uniform that is way too small on her, like way too small, and it like is very revealing to say the least. And then her old creepy boss guy hits on her, which is weird. And there are like so many scenes of her just like naked, like more than I'm comfortable with. And then there's like this guy that like keeps appearing in her dreams that's like this wolf dude. He's like a white wolf with like blue patterns on his back or whatever. I guess she like has a type for wolves or whatever. And then like she's taking a bath and then her roommate comes in while she's taking a bath and then she's like shaming her. Like she just comes into the bathroom while she's taking a bath and then she's like shaming her for having like a not PG daydream, and like she's pretty much making out with a glass because she's imagining that it's like some hot wolf guy, and like her roommate just comes into the bathrooms and like ew. And then she's like all flustered, like why is her roommate in the bathroom with her? Why did her roommate come into the bathroom while she was taking a bath? It's weird. And I don't know how I feel about it. Because like, look at this. The art style is adorable. This sketch is super cute. I love the art. The art is adorable. I love the art so much. But it's like not PG anthropomorphic stuff, and I'm a little freaked out by that. So I showed some of the people in my chorus this because I thought it was funny that I picked up this anthropomorphic non-PG comic. And then one of them was like, yo, I actually want to read it. And I was like, pop off. So I let him read it. And then after he looked like he had been scarred for life, he was just kind of there like, and I was like, bro, are you okay? And he was like, and I was like, poor soul, I'm sorry. Speaking of chorus, I recently found out that one of the people that I really look up to, I have looked up to him for about 6 years now. He doesn't like me. He really doesn't like me. And I don't know why, because I've never done anything to this kid. Like nothing. I've only been polite to him because he's literally my idol when it comes to acting. He's such an amazing singer, such an amazing actor. He's awesome in every sense of the word. He's friggin' hilarious. Pretty much everyone loves him. I mean, you got a handful of people that think he's annoying as heck, but like, the majority of the choir and theater kids love him, but he hates me. And I'm really disappointed about that. Because I typically don't care what people think about me. I don't care if you hate me, you love me, whatever. But if I care about you, then I care about your opinion of me. And it hurts. It really does hurt knowing that your idol doesn't like you. Knowing that the person that you've looked up to for over 6 years doesn't like you. It hurts. I was more upset about it yesterday than I am today, because today I got to think about it logically and be like, yo, I'm not gonna know him in like 5 years. He's not gonna matter. It's just disappointing because I know that I shouldn't care. And to an extent I don't. And right before I went to school today, I really thought that I 100% didn't care. But then I went to chorus, which is my 3rd period class, and he and I made eye contact numerous times. And it was super awkward. And I hated it. I hated every second of it. I mean, I love chorus, but the fact that this kid doesn't like me, this kid that I've looked up to for so long, for so friggin' long, I think I had a crush on him when I was like 11. He hates me. Like, what the hell? We were even friends in middle school. We were pretty close in middle school. And, you know, one of the reasons why I think that he might not like me is because last year while we were doing Legally Blonde, I would cry a lot. And maybe that was annoying, but that's not a reason to not like someone. I don't know. But I mean, it's fine, because again, I'm not gonna know this kid in 5 years, unless he becomes famous. So back to the whole not like other girls thing that I was talking about. I used to be one of those girls who genuinely believed that she was not like other girls. When I was 11, I would actually post these things on my Instagram, unironically being like, I'm not like other girls. Other girls tan and are blonde and friggin' like makeup, but I like music and I dye my hair and I like My Chemical Romance, because at the time I was super emo. It was a bad time. Not saying that being emo was a bad thing, but I was very cringy. I was one of those people that would just post these things unironically on my Instagram thing, genuinely believing that I wasn't like other girls. And it's mainly because I had such a hard time with my femininity. I had a lot of internalized misogyny, thinking that if I was friends with only guys, it would be less drama because girls are too emotional, or like feminine things are bad and I didn't want to throw like a girl or be emotional like a girl or whatever. It got so bad that I associated femininity with females and that I tried distancing myself from femininity altogether, and got to a point where I genuinely believed that I was transgender. I believed that I was non-binary. For the longest time, I thought I was trans. And I used they, them pronouns. For 5 whole years, I thought I was trans. Because of this internalized misogyny that has been placed into us. Like on the playground, you'll hear somebody be like, oh, you're not like other girls, you're fun. And they mean well. But the deep meaning behind that is, you're not like other girls are boring. You're not like other girls can't play sports. You're not like other girls, you're fun, you're different, you're special, because other girls are tame. I don't like other girls. And you see, there's a phenomenon of girls thinking that they're transgender and they realizing that they're not. This is called rapid onset gender dysphoria. Now this is a very controversial topic, I might get a lot of backlash for this, but rapid onset gender dysphoria in girls is very much a thing. If you notice, statistically, the amount of people that are assigned male at birth identifying as transgender, then the amount of people that are assigned female at birth that identify as transgender has skyrocketed. And every generation, there's a phenomenon in young female girls. Dating back to the Salem witch trials, it was women believing that they were witches and that they could, you know, feel things. And there are witches, there are people in real life that can have a sixth sense and sense things. But it was so many people genuinely believing so. And the thing is, the amount of the population that can actually feel things like that is very slim. But it was so many people genuinely believing that they were witches. That was the first phenomenon in teenage girls that has ever been documented. Then in my mom's generation, in the 80s, it was bulimia. Every girl had bulimia. And now it's every girl thinking that she's transgender. And I'm not saying that everybody who's assigned female at birth who identifies as non-binary or male isn't actually trans. I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that there are so many people who are uncomfortable with their bodies or uncomfortable with their femininity because of internalized misogyny, that they start to distance themselves from femalehood or from womanhood or whatever, not realizing that you can be masculine and a girl at the same time, or it's okay to like makeup, it's okay to like fashion, it's okay to care about the way that you look, it's okay to be emotional, it's okay to be like other girls. Because if you think that you're not like other girls, you're wrong. You are the other girl, but at the same time, you're also not like other girls. You're individual. You have your own interests. If you find a girl on the street, there will be one thing that you guys share in common besides your gender, and one thing that you don't share in common. There is nobody else out there like you. But at the same time, everybody is like you. Because you're all the same, but you're all different. Makes no sense unless you really think about it. So this whole not like other girls phenomenon is honestly terrible, and we should stop teaching our children that it's not good to care about the way that you look, or it's better to like sports, or it's better to be more macho. And same thing goes for guys. There are a lot of harmful stereotypes for guys as well. It's not okay for guys to cry, it's not okay for guys to show emotion, it's not okay for guys to be in touch with their feminine side, to care about the way that they look. So just as much as there is a stigma for girls, there's a stigma for guys as well, and I hate it. I hate it when people are like, men and women aren't equal, women have it harder. Like, yeah, there are a lot of things that women have it harder in, but there are also a lot of things that men have it harder in. Like, statistically, women getting assaulted is more likely to happen. And I'm not talking about assault like attack. I'm talking about assault like Me Too, like the Me Too movement. Statistically speaking, women are more likely to get assaulted. But when men get assaulted, it's not taken seriously, especially if a man gets assaulted by a woman. Because he's supposed to take it like a man, or he's supposed to like it, or he should be lucky that he got laid. It's not considered what it actually is, which is assault. Just as women are often treated weaker just because they're women and they aren't seen as just as capable as men, men are often treated like they are stronger than women and that they have to be stronger than women and that they have to be a protector. A lot of times, tall women are treated like they aren't good enough because they're too tall and it makes men feel inferior. But short guys are treated like crap. They're treated like they aren't masculine enough or they can't protect their women or whatever. And guys who are soft are ostracized. But men who are too strong, who are too butch, are seen as toxically masculine. And women who are too soft are seen as too feminine or too stereotypical or an other girl. And it's bullshit. We should stop judging people based on how masculine or how feminine they are and start judging them based on their personalities. It doesn't matter if it's, oh, it's just a guy thing, you wouldn't understand because we like ripping on each other and like we like making fun of each other, or oh, you wouldn't understand because this is just something that all girls do or all girls have to deal with. Yeah, it is something that all girls have to deal with and it's something that all men have to deal with, but it's not something that they should deal with. I have a question for y'all. So like, if something has been scientifically proven or disproven, will you still continue to believe or not believe in the thing that has been proven false? Like, let's say people believed that cats could fly, and then it was proven scientifically that cats could not fly. Would you still continue to believe that cats could fly? Like, and if you did still continue to believe that, why would you? Like, because maybe you thought that, like, you saw a cat flying, but, like, it was just your imagination. Or, like, you feel like cats can fly, but, like, science isn't a feeling, you know? And, like, just because it doesn't make sense, like, you feel like, oh, it makes sense for cats to fly because they're small and, you know, like, if they can land on their feet, like, you know, maybe they can fly or whatever. Why wouldn't you go by science? Why would you go by an opinion that has been scientifically disproven? Like, for me, I personally go by, first, things that I have personally experienced, and then second, science. Oh, God, this hurts. For an example, I believe in ghosts because I personally have had experiences with supernatural beings. I might tell those stories in another video, but I have. And I wouldn't lie about something like that. They haven't been scientifically proven, but I believe in them because I've had experience with them. So that's one of the scientifically not proven yet things that I believe in. But if ghosts have been scientifically disproven, then I would stop believing in them. And I would find some other explanation for the occurrences that I've had. But for now, I am saying that my occurrences are because of ghosts. But I don't know. I just tend to go on science and not feelings. This was my face mask. This came off my face. Whoa. Right? Well, if you enjoyed me blabbering on like an idiot for however long this video is, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!
But after midday and after your night, we need to stop this.